Hello, welcome to another lesson in After Effects. Today we're going to learn how to animate individual letters using a text animator group. We're going to animate the word pasta, the letters in the word pasta, by themselves. So to do that, first we're going to go to 810 in the timeline. Then we're going to expand this layer, making pasta from scratch. And we'll expand the text properties. And then we're going to click on this little button next to the word animate. It's a little arrow or triangle. When you click on that, you can choose from various things that you want these letters to do, and I'm going to select skew. Now we're going to click on Animator 2, and then press either Return or Enter, depending on whether you're using a PC or a Mac, and that will allow you to rename this layer. So we're going to name it Skew Animator, and then press Return or Enter again. Now we're going to expand the range selector here. This has the start and end of what we're going to do to the word pasta. It's probably easier to just show you. Watch the composition panel as I drag the start range selector. I'm going to drag it to the right to drag it up. And I'm going to stop it just before the letter P in pasta. Now under the range selector again, range selector 1, I'm going to drag down to the left, and I'm going to stop just after the letter A in pasta. Okay, so now the properties that I animate will only affect the word pasta. And if I drag the skew value here to the left and the right, watch the screen, watch the word pasta. That word moves and everything else stays still. So let's set this to 0. Then we're going to go to, no, we set it to 0 at 810. Now let's go to 805 in the timeline. And we'll press this little stopwatch next to the word skew, and that adds a keyframe. Okay, so now we're going to go to 808. And we're going to set the value here to 50. Then we're going to go to, that added another keyframe, by the way. So then now we're going to go to 815. And here at 815, we're going to set the value to minus 50. And that adds yet another keyframe. Now we're going to go to 820 for our final keyframe. And we're going to set this final keyframe at 0. So now if we manually preview, you see those letters drag in, and pasta does just a little jitter back and forth. So now let's click on the skew property name here. Now this selects all of our keyframes. And we can go to Animation at the top of the page, top of the screen, click on Animation, Keyframe Assistant, Easy Ease. And this will add an easy ease to all of those keyframes. So let's hide our properties now by pressing the letter U. And we can go back to the main composition, main pasta composition. Drag this back to 0, and we'll play what we've done so far. So you can see the first animation. Now those letters fade in, those letters fade up. And I don't know if you missed it, but pasta makes a little jiggle towards the end, the word pasta in the blue. So that's how you animate individual letters within a layer. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I thank you for watching. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to animate a layer's position. I'll see you then.